am over the day, and I'm not even at work yet. I am over the day, but I'm not at work yet. But it's almost over, 'cause I'm gonna leave early. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLee's Corner, and this is another edition of Car Conversations on JayLee's Corner. Okay, I hope everybody is having a great Friday. Okay, I am running late for work, and I don't mean like late like I'm usually late. I mean like later than when I'm usually late. Okay, because I don't know. It's just one of those days. But y'all came here for a bit of the conversation. But make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, da 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 da, and all that goodness and stuff. Okay, y'all know to follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner on IG. It's just JayLeesCorner on Twitter. To relax, relate, and release, to center yourself and everyone around you. Inhale and exhale, because it helps you calm down, honey. My brain is all over the place. Yeah. I think I need some some Jello on the pickle. Anyway, let's get into these three little topics that I have today that I'm going to talk about while driving to work. I'll start with Jeannie Mai. So we all know that Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, who are married, they're newlyweds, still get married this year. They are officially welcoming a new baby into the world. So that was announced on The Real this week. Now, when I saw a picture of Jeannie and Jeezy, and she had a purse in front of her belly, and with Jeannie, as she's always been a smaller girl, and I sent a picture to the ladies, like, look, every time somebody put a purse in front of their belly, okay, with clothes also covering their belly, it makes me feel like they're pregnant. I think she's pregnant or whatever. So I said that then, but I also be sure to not say that publicly, because you do not want to make anybody feel like you're saying, oh, they have to be pregnant. So I made sure to, keep it to myself. So when she announced it, I wasn't surprised. I was happy for her, but I wasn't surprised or whatever. Now, the big gotcha was, in her former marriage, her former life, I'm like, bitch, I didn't do nothing. Y'all don't want me, do y'all? But they don't want me. Police. But again, in her former life, with her former husband, Jeannie had been adamant about not wanting children. And when they divorced, she brought up how they both had said neither of them wanted kids, but then he started to want children. So that was one of the reasons for them to get divorced. She then met Jeezy. Now they're, having a baby. So when it was announced or whatever, now the messy commenters, messy fans, and messy whoever's was tagging her ex-husband in posts about it. But I'm like, see, that be that bullshit. That be that stuff that people have to realize you need to stop listening to, stop paying attention to commenters commenting and tagging you and shit to make you react and say something to somebody, okay? Because usually you make a fool out of yourself, okay, for these assumptions. Because an ass out of you an umption, okay? So from at least from his handle on IG, it was being said how, he went from trash to treasure with his new wife, his new girlfriend, who he has 2 kids with, who's not married to. But he was saying that, trying to make it seem as if, Jeannie wasn't nobody, she was trash, and now he's with treasure. The girlfriend, who he has 2 kids with, also came out like, people don't know that she was, lying, I didn't cheat with him. I'm like, why does any of this matter? Why? Is it commenters tagging you and shit to bring up old mess. You are not with that man. Y'all have 2 children. Why do you give any fuck about Jeannie or Jeezy? Neither Jeannie or Jeezy said anything about anybody from her past. The most Jeannie said was, I did not want to be a mom because I felt like I would not be a good mother. Okay, I never felt safe based on things I went through as a child. So that was why I did not want children. I was never in a safe space. Now, yes, that also means she didn't feel safe with her husband, her former husband. Okay, but that's her truth. That don't mean he did anything wrong. It means within her, she did not feel safe at that point in time because of things she went through. Why would y'all have to speak out? People, I've recently said this. Somebody contacted me about things people were saying to them that they thought I was saying. And I'm looking like, but did you see me say this shit? No, then why the fuck would you calling me? You know what I'm saying? You have to stop listening to people who are telling you things or tagging you in things and making you feel some kind of way about someone else when you have not seen them say or do these things themselves. So I'm like, her ex-husband looks fucking stupid, and so does his baby mama. Okay, that's what it is. But congrats to Jeannie on her baby and Jeezy. Okay, it's a good thing that she and him got to a place where they both felt safe enough to even want kids, because he didn't want more kids either, because he already got 2 kids. And she said we both got to a place where we're like, you know what, we want to have a child together. So that's beautiful. Let it be beautiful. Ex-husband, shut the fuck up. Okay, let's get on to Trina. You know, Trina has or had. Well, the police are just riding real slow with their lights on in the fast lane, and I don't know why, because the same cop that I saw back there flashing their lights is still just riding with their lights on. But they can't even drive that fast because I didn't caught up to them. Anyway, Trina. I hope my camera is not jiggling too much, y'all. Trina, you know, who had the Trina morning show over there in Miami, their show got pulled. Okay, they were released from duty for some reason. Now, no one knows why. Okay, it happens. But this is my thing. The show started in January of 2020. So it's been a little over a year, less than 2 years that they had the show. And they have had some controversy, some things they've said over the past, year and a half or whatever, that got them some flack. But I'm like, but they didn't get fired from then, so it is weird that now the plug is being pulled. But I also feel like everyone can't do radio. Everyone isn't equipped to, have a talk show that's on the radio. Because, most morning shows, those are like talk shows. Because you have to have conversation that is interesting to folks who want to tune in. Okay? No one wants to tune in if y'all ain't talking about nothing. Or if the banter between y'all is BS. So, I do wonder if it just wasn't a good show. They gave it a good run, a little over a year. Because it's like a year and like 8 months or whatever. So it gave them some time to figure it out, but it never got fit. The math wasn't mathing, the comment wasn't sensing, okay? I also feel like, I don't know how interesting Trina was with the conversation. Trick sometimes sounds like he's making up shit, okay? And Trina's always mad about something. Well, just like me. But you have to still make it interesting. And somebody commented and said, who was from Miami, and said the show was shitty. And I'm like, well, if it's shitty, it's shitty. So, it has to be interesting. But people have to know, just because you want to talk don't mean you're interesting. You have to have a good flow with it. And Trina was also always fussing about shit, okay? Always getting into it about something, because both of them, to me, has an ego about themselves. So I'm not surprised. Now, it doesn't mean that they may not get picked up to do a radio show on a different station. Because, again, the show on that particular station is what is gone. Not like they may not, want to do it somewhere else. I watched them on the show. It seemed like they really wasn't having fun. But, that could just be me. But, again, we're going to wish them well. Okay? Hopefully they get some new songs out. Maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, everyone can't do radio. Everyone can't do talk radio. Let's move on to Wendy, which is my last little conversation for today. Daily Mail, okay, who was tracking Wendy when Kevin was cheating and stuff, it's also tracking Wendy in her sickness. Honey, they have been getting video and pictures of Wendy, who is now out of the hospital. She was being wheeled around in a wheelchair, and I feel like her being wheeled around in a wheelchair has less to do how she feels physically, like as if she's too drunk or too high to walk on her own. I feel like that's because her feet and her lymphedema probably prohibits her from walking a lot. I also thought that's why she's been wearing those socks. I feel like her feet maybe have swollen up too much to be able to fit in these shoes. So that's what this car is fucking oh god. It was a car that stalled and I was behind it. Anyway, but Wendy, again, her feet, her leg, go, you ain't stalled up the car is. But yeah, I'm sorry, I be going at it. But yeah, that's why I think she's wearing those socks, and that's why I think she's being wheeled around, because her lymphedema is messing up with her. Now, she's out of the psychiatric hospital. Why the fuck is all these cars? Why the fuck? That's the second car stalled. I'm like, y'all have stalled at the wrong damn place. I'm coming off the freeway. There's one car stalled at the first light after the freeway, and another car stalled at the second one. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Anyway, Wendy's out of the psych ward. And she supposedly will still be on her show come October 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, whatever it is. But she's also still being monitored regularly to make sure she's okay. Now, they caught her smoking or doing a vape pen. I was like, for what? And they keep bringing, why was she vaping if she had COVID? Like, what's going on? Now, I don't know why she would do that. But I do feel like Wendy need to go sit down some damn where and just not do nothing. I do feel like she's at an age to where her health should come first. And her mental capacities need to be, checked on a regular basis. Because she is going through a lot. And, I don't want to make it seem like, okay, she got to just die. No. But I do think she should not be worrying about coming to do a show every day for the next year. Okay, because clearly there are some issues. But we wish her well. But seeing her in the wheelchair, rolling around with the socks on, with the vape pen, her eyes bugging out, you know what I'm saying? She do look like, okay, she on that shit. But I feel like, if you put all the pieces together, that's what it's supposed to look like. I think she need to go sit down somewhere. Just go sit down. Let her legs heal. Okay, let her mind rest. And not be concerned. Because one thing, you're going to go on the show and to be speaking on other people's issues, and we like, well, what about your issues, Wendy? What's going on with you? And so I just want her to know you don't need to do this. You are rich enough and famous enough to not have to keep doing this. But she also has a contract, so there's that. However, I do think her contract will not be extended, because with all this going on just for this season, I think they're like, we're gonna end it here. 13 seasons, and that's it. Okay, that's it. Because if she can't, because we can't keep doing this. And it's like, I don't want to speak any negativity, but at the same time, I'm like, it looks bad, but not as if she can't get help. Okay, because she was out shopping at the cell phone store, can't get a new cell phone. So what's going on? And then even her ex-husband Kelvin, talking about health is wealth. Health is wealth. And then posting pictures of him with that fucking Trina girl. Kevin, fuck you. Okay? There's nothing you can say to make anybody feel like you knew better when it came to Wendy. Because you fucked her over so much to where she was codependent on your ass, your cheating ass, and now you gone, and she spiraled a little bit. So you helped create this monster that she is now. Oh, fucker. I hate when somebody come out, health is wealth. But you helped her get unhealthy in different ways. So you on bullshit, dude. So it just made me mad. But again, we wish Wendy health and a speedy recovery. Am I gonna watch the new season? Probably, because we want to see what's going on. But I do wonder, will she, because that's in like 2 weeks. So will she really be, ready to be on the air every day in 2 weeks and be able to give like Wendy is supposed to give? Because Wendy is Wendy. And you don't want to get to a point to where it's like sad to see her not be on top of her game. And that's my thing. I want her to be on top of her game if she gonna do this. Don't come in doing this less than who you really are. Okay, Wendy? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here because I'm almost at work or whatever. I hope y'all enjoy. Sorry for my cussing and fussing and all the stuff around me. But I mean, it's a car conversation. What you gonna get? Have a great Friday. I will talk to y'all later. I may go live tomorrow. I don't know. I have to see. But either way, come back and see ya, bitch. Have a good Friday. Gotta go. Peace.